Okay.
I'm getting way too close. I'm getting way too close. What's good, dumpster divers? It's ya boy Emperor Tim with ya boy Gio Mysterio, Los Boricua J Bear,
Hey yo,
Los Boricua number 2 Majestic Bryant.
welcome to another episode of Talking Trash.
Talking trash.
Talking trash. Talking trash.
This week's episode, we're gonna
Episode.
God damn
I thought you were going to throw your hands up.
This week's episode, we're gonna talk about the new releases for July, also what came out recently, big game news, and also the main discussion point: Super Mario Maker 2 and Mario-based games. Wait, Mario-based games? No, that doesn't sound
What?
right.
Base game.
Base God.
I know base god.
Call me Obama, base God.
Should we retry that?
Nah, we good.
All right. Yeah, Mario games.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be talking about the new releases plus the releases that were out like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, like just about last week and the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had Super Mario Maker 2, which released last
Like the 28th. Yeah, the 28th.
28th or
that was on
last
Friday,
Last
yeah.
Friday, and then about a few days. The week before that was Crash Team Racing.
Oh, you're nice at Crash Team Racing.
Trash.
Just kidding. It's my childhood favorite, but it ain't.
Your
good.
childhood is garbage.
Ooh,
I'm just
damn.
saying.
Ooh. Bangkok.
We're all also gonna be talking about games that are be coming out within this month. So we got what's it called? Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Attack on
Final
Titan.
Fantasy Shadowbringer.
Wait. Back to what we were saying. Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle releases on
July 5th.
July 5th.
It's
Yes,
in 2
but
days.
we also missed the fact that Final Fantasy Shadowbringers released July 2nd, which,
Ooh.
oh wait, that was yesterday.
Indeed.
Yeah, so you...
Wait, whoa. It's
You're
not
not-
yesterday. Actually, it's 3 days from now because
Oh.
it's Friday.
My bad. We recorded this on a Wednesday night.
These Puerto Ricans over here.
Sorry.
Well, I don't see you talking.
Very
Let's
heated
go.
right now. You're scaring our audience.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
I agree with the Asian man.
So then, come on.
No,
Oh my god.
What's another release that's coming out?
I can't read that.
Oh good. The next one is actually
Nice,
God
you
Eater
can't read that.
3, which is coming out on the Switch.
Did you guys know I got a Switch?
Wait,
Oh,
you had a
What?
Switch?
You got a
I
Switch?
big got my own Switch.
He got a Switch.
I got a Switch.
Wow.
You mad selfish.
Yeah.
Anyways, God
You
Eater
telling me
3.
you got a Switch.
I just told y'all though,
Yo, when did you get a Switch?
Yeah.
Actually,
like a week ago.
so
Really?
you didn't even
didn't
add
tell
us?
I told y'all the same. This dude's the only one who
Dude,
still hasn't sent me his friend
dude,
code yet.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. I can promise you, you didn't. You didn't.
I did.
John sent me his friend code right away. I already had Brian's like
Nah,
from
did.
jump.
Nah.
You're the one who
I
hasn't sent me
definitely
anything.
Sent you
Nah.
a friend code.
And back on cue. God Eater 3, yes, it is coming out this month. The demo is already out, so if you guys want to give that a shot, it's already on the Nintendo eShop. I personally tried it.
Trash.
I think it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it
alright.
smooth.
60
60 frames.
Isn't it a very simplistic version of Monster Hunter?
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much is. It's also a little different. It's but it's along the same lines, that same genre.
It comes out July 12th.
And then the next release is one of Gio's most
Favorite games.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem what?
Tree Casas.
Tres
True.
Casas.
Tree Casas.
Tree-
Okay, Tree Casas.
Tree Casas,
Tree
guys, or
Casas.
as the Westerns like to say it.
I
tree
just hope you
houses.
guys know when that
What?
game comes out, you guys aren't gonna see me for like a week.
Bad, you know.
I'm
bad.
just gonna be playing
Well,
Fire Emblem.
I mean,
the whole time.
it's gonna be nice you chilling in your room. all
It is
day.
my room.
Yeah,
This seat's gonna be empty for an episode. I'm gonna be playing Fire Emblem.
Yo, we're gonna get a blow up doll of you.
Facts.
Hey,
Blow
yo,
up,
hey
dog.
to the
Pause.
yo.
Can we cut that out?
But that game actually comes out on July 26th.
Yes. Can't wait.
Is there any other games that are coming out this week?
No, I think that this week or this month.
For this month, I
I
guess.
mean,
you
what's
could say.
going on with that Dr. Schmario game?
Oh well,
Dr.
well
Schmario.
that leads us into our next subject, which is our recent gaming news. So, yes, Dr. Mario. Dr.
It's
Mario.
only coming out on mobile though. It's not like
Yes,
a Switch release or anything.
It's just
just a mobile game.
Interesting. I mean, it seems like Nintendo's really trying to capitalize on the mobile market now.
Yeah.
Well, funny thing is that I remember reading an article because, come on, everybody, mobile games. It's like, why are they making so many mobile games?
Yes.
Well, they did a research of how many people, actually play mobile games, and you would not believe that the market for mobile games is very big.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
definitely is.
But I feel like many people are not interested.
No, honestly, like people will like kind of put this down, but games like Angry Birds and like like Candy Crush, they're some of the best games of all time technically, just because of how popular they are and how accessible they are, and how even people who don't game will play those kind of games. So they're technically one of two of the best games of all time if you think about it.
You also have to think about it though. It's because it's being that mobile is like the biggest thing right now. It's the only reason why it's only really targeting casual players.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Filthy casuals.
It also it's just about a thing of like, when you have time that you're like, let's say, like I remember playing Angry Birds when I would wait for like a doctor's appointment in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's easily accessible, and it's it's something to waste the time when you're bored.
See, now being that, if you think about this now, being that the mobile industry is pretty big now, and people are waiting to for appointments and all that stuff, and they're waiting in the offices, and now that being that the Switch is now a big thing now, you know what I'm saying? Now that can actually bring more revenue because it's now also considered also a casual console.
Yeah.
Whereas it has like these specs that I could have,
Yeah. So Super Dr. Mario Apex Season 2 just launched. Looks pretty good. They added a new legend, Watson. I know I've been slacking with Season 1 in Apex.
Yeah.
Haven't
played it in a while.
It's pretty good. If you, I enjoy it. It's definitely a different.
I feel like I haven't heard anything about the game in a while. Like when it came out, it had
it
buzz
was
for like a week
hot.
or two, and then what the hell happened?
But you know what? At the same time, it's like that with most battle royale games. I think that genre is starting to kind of
it's
starting to die.
Speaking of battle royale, did you see about NHL?
NHL. Wait, what?
The new NHL 20 game that's coming out. They're adding a battle royale mode to it.
Oh my god!
I didn't really read into it much, but it said apparently it's gonna be one big tournament bracket thing, a 3v3 type thing, and 80 players or 80 teams, until the last team standing or whatever. It's very weird. But yeah, NHL 20 is gonna have a battle royale mode.
So basically, it's just a tournament.
Pretty much, I guess.
So it's not really a battle royale. It's just,
I don't know, because it's a 80 player thing, which
So does that mean that 80 games are going off at once?
I have no idea.
So wouldn't it be almost like the Tetris type of style?
Tetris 99? No, I would think it's a little different because if it's
Tetris 99 is happening in real time. I don't know about the NHL one.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
I didn't really look into it.
Speaking of Tetris 99, if there's one good thing that came out of the Battle Royale kind of thing, it's Tetris 99.
In regards to NHL, we'll have to wait and find out. Other news, The Witcher series on Netflix, they just showed off
Geralt.
Wow.
Geralt.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Yennefer.
And
Ciri.
Yeah, looks really good. I actually might watch that.
I just still think it's weird that they only had him with one sword though, when he carries two.
That's just promotional.
I need the steel and the silver sword, John.
Okay. Why you have to be so mad? It's just show.
It's just it's life. But it actually looks interesting though. Definitely more promising than I expected.
You'd be surprised though, because a lot of shows do that, tend to kind of mess up though.
Yeah.
Not myself. But question, and for you guys out there as well, would you like to see more video game based shows off of games? The Witcher's coming out, and I feel like with certain games that have such a big lore to it, live action shows, if it's done right, not just anime or something like that, but an actual live action show. For example, The Last of Us, yeah, like that
That'd
could
be
be
fire.
one told from a different perspective. Horizon Zero Dawn
Yeah.
could be another like good point. Like, what do you think? Like,
As far as a starting point, though, I feel like they definitely made the right decision by going with The Witcher.
yeah,
Cause like even just the video game is like so much to do in that game. There's like so much depth into that game. Like the characters have so much behind it.
yeah.
So they definitely chose the right game to explore. I feel like because it's not like something that's just like so small. They can literally go anywhere they want with that.
Yeah. It definitely has to be something with a lot of lore behind it.
Yeah.
Which also, like, they're coming out with the Uncharted movie, and Tom
Yeah.
Holland is playing Nathan Drake,
Yeah.
which I'm super excited for. I'm really curious to see how that's gonna go.
Tom Holland's the man.
Yeah, he is. And then last news, just recent. Oh, not last news. Mario. Wow, I am
Mario.
terrible today.
Mario girl.
New final DLC free DLC character was Dry Bowser.
Okay.
For what?
Mario Tennis Aces.
Oh, I still didn't even pick that game up.
Yeah,
You haven't touched that since like you bought it.
Yeah.
that's the final. And then in Monster Hunter Iceborne, the Barioth was confirmed. For you fans who've been following Monster Hunter since like the 3DS and all that stuff, it's gonna be awesome.
My Monster Hunter.
What you know about that hood life?
No, I
No,
definitely
exactly.
don't know about Monster Hunter.
Which you would like the game. I think you
Really?
would. Yeah.
It's just because he's too busy playing Barbie's Princess Rescue 2 all day.
What you know about Barbie Princess?
Yo.
Greatest game of all time.
But no, yeah, they showed off a Turf War. Game Informer's
Turf
doing a lot of
War.
coverage for it for the month of August. So more monsters should be coming soon, and I'm definitely hyped for it. I know we're also working on a Road to Iceborne videos where we'll bringing these two guys up to speed. Mostly this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
All right, so that'll cover all the
Amen,
news.
selfish.
That will cover all the news for just this week.
1 hour later.
So the main topic of today's video, you guys may be wondering why we have these certain specific amiibos here. We actually wanted to use this episode to talk about Super Mario games from the past and the ones that are coming out now.
Yep.
So, you know, it's always a very iconic character, Mario, and the whole series.
Yep.
Some great games that have come from this franchise.
Yeah,
Like, what
indeed.
are some of your guys' favorites that have come out?
Let's go with
That's
John.
tough,
J Bear.
man.
Shout out to Jonathan. Definitely my favorites were like Super Mario World.
Yes.
Yeah.
The original classics. I remember going to my grandmother's house. She had the Super Nintendo,
Ooh, okay.
and I used to play that whenever I used to go over. Another one is Super Mario Sunshine.
That was a
Okay.
great game.
That
Big
was
underrated
I would
game.
love to see that come to the Switch.
Yo.
I think that would make a great, like, if they did a remaster of it or something, because it to me it's such an iconic
Summer
Mario
title.
game.
I feel like it should be a summer title, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like 2020 summer title.
Yeah,
Especially the fact that even in Super Smash Brothers, they use his water cannon as
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
his
exactly.
moveset.
yeah,
Well, like, are you talking about like a remastered?
Yeah,
The
like,
original, or
bring
just
it-
like
bring
a
it up-
sequel,
Either or, yeah, you know.
bring it up to date. And then also I think one of my other favorites is Double Dash, Mario Kart Double Dash.
Double
That
Dash.
I think
Okay.
Double Dash is to me it's one of the best Mario Kart games.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
I
It's
think
not
that
the best, but it's one of the best.
Nah, I think that takes number one.
Oh,
For-
what are you thinking?
No, I can't.
Yeah.
So what's number one for
Mario
you?
Kart 8. Like,
Really?
I feel like a lot of people are stuck with the nostalgia with 64 and Double Dash, but like, and so am I. But no, Mario Kart 8 is definitely the best Mario Kart game.
What makes it stand out for you? Like,
It's just complete. It's
But-
just maybe for me, like going back playing Mario Kart 64, it's awful. Double Dash, it's just, I don't know. It's just like, it's probably because I'm not used to the controls. I haven't played it in a while, but I went back and played it. It feels weird.
But the concept is dope, though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would bring back like the
That
two
system,
races again.
yeah.
They've never
or at
brought
least
that back.
bring it in. Like, you know how you have your 50 cc's, 100
Yeah.
cc's.
Yeah.
Like, make that a separate category
Yeah,
for Mario
yeah.
Kart. That would be awesome.
That would be.
if they
Yeah.
bring that into especially like with the whole like maybe like you said like the whole hang gliding going underwater.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I actually don't know why they never brought that feature back. Like, it's not even really too gimmicky. I don't.
No,
think
it's not.
So. It's like it's a really cool concept.
Yeah. Gio, what are your top?
Number one, honestly, is Super Mario RPG: The Legend of the Seven Stars for Super Nintendo.
Okay, I have to be honest.
Nah, don't worry.
I've heard about it, but I've never played it.
Same here.
Such a great game made by Square Enix. So just that alone tells you that how great of a game it was. And they even, I forgot which Final Fantasy it is, but they have a secret boss from one of the Final Fantasy games in Super Mario. And like it's like the same boss fight in Mario as it is in Final Fantasy.
That's crazy.
It's so dope. And like I played through that game like 5 different times. Like it was just one of those games that was amazing.
Had a high replayability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. You don't really get to see that often with new games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for a game like that did it back in like the 90s, like that was a big thing.
Yeah. Like, is there any other games besides that?
Super Mario Tennis on Game,
I forgot.
Boy.
Not the Game Boy
Game
version,
Boy.
the GameCube
Game Boy.
version. I forgot
GameCube
about that
fire,
one. That one was fire.
The one on Game Boy was a sleeper.
I gotta.
That was a sleeper. Like I downloaded an emulator, and like I have it on my phone. So sometimes I was be playing the Mario game on the Mario Tennis on my phone. I was like, yo, sleeper.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. What about? Is there any other games besides that?
I feel like those are definitely my top 2.
Wow. Well, so here's a top 2. What about you, Tim?
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is kind of a Mario game, but it's not. But Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
Ooh.
I think that's probably my favorite Mario game of all time. I don't know. I feel like I'm just very nostalgic for that game. Like, I played that more than I did, like, Mario 3, the original Mario Bros, Mario 64, which, unpopular opinion, I think that game is big overrated.
Really?
Big overrated.
Wow.
Like, I just, like, I played it as a kid. I loved it, but it's like, I don't know. I don't see the appeal of it.
You
I
think
don't
it's
know.
crazy?
Because like even back then, I hated the camera angles and everything. I felt that it didn't control well.
Yeah, the camera angles were kind of hard.
I think. I don't know. I
I
just had to bring that up.
I could kind of see it. I could kind of see it.
It's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but like people praise that game, call it like the best Mario game ever. I think Mario Odyssey is better than that game.
Big claims.
I know.
Wait, so is that like the Yoshi's Island? I mean, that's still considered a Mario game because it's still I ain't gonna front. That was a good game though, Yoshi's.
Because it's so different from every other Mario game before it and after it. So like there isn't really anything like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Wait, hold on. Is there any other games besides that?
I'm not gonna lie, and I know I just trashed this game, but Mario Kart 64.
Damn, that's
big nostalgia for that game.
That's good. At least you had fun with that.
All right, what about you, Brian?
Mario Baseball.
That's true, yo. Mario Baseball.
Nice with the baseball.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Even though, shout out to the homie Bill, destroyed you like 38 to something
Dude, that was
to 1
bad,
or
son.
something.
No, I had 0, bro.
Oh, 0, yeah, yo. Shout out to the homie Bill.
But yeah, Mario Baseball. Mario Baseball, by far for me, was probably the most iconic game, just because I had like, for me it was just fun for me because it had like these like different type of gameplay like that you wouldn't see in any like gaming, because I know like Mario Tennis followed the tennis way, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, you also had golf, which you followed the golf thing.
Mario Golf was low key fire.
But like Mario Baseball, you had like, you could play like where you're in a pinball area and like sometimes the balls will hit like some certain areas. And then for me, that was pretty much why I had so much fun with that.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Wait, I got my next one.
You know what it is?
I'm gonna say it. Mario Party, son. The Mario Party series.
Yeah. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, Mario Party 2.
2, yeah.
2.
Bro, after I think was it 5 on the GameCube, that's when it went downhill.
6 low key was nice. The one with the mic. I don't like that one. I don't know.
After 5, I think was because like now it's getting easier. I really hope that like Nintendo starts.
Yeah, that was my problem with the Switch
if they were smart enough to add content to it, it'd be valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yo,
I was gonna say I think that's one of the things that's lacking with this recent Mario game. Look, the Super Mario Party looks great.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. There's not enough boards. There's not enough like variation. But the mini games, I have to admit,
surprisingly
are fun.
Very good.
Yeah,
because I hate the motion controls.
Yeah,
but like it works really well with that game.
Love the cooking one.
Oh, I hate that one.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Like I missed especially about Mario Party 2. Like the games that last like 3 to 4 hours.
God, yeah.
Like those were great ones.
Dude,
and it's like you had as many turns as it lasted, and as long as the games lasted, you really never ran into the chance of repeating the same game.
Yeah.
Like they had so many different games, and like now a game will last what
30 minutes.
30 minutes if that.
Well, I mean, it depends how many turns you do. If you do with like a full party of 4, me and my friends, we played with I think 20 turns, and that lasted.
I think the default is like 10 turns.
Yeah, the 20 turns last a while.
It doesn't last 3 hours though.
Doesn't last 3 hours, but I think like almost 2 hours.
I feel like one day we need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
stream a Mario Party.
Should have brought my 64 over here.
Damn.
Should have done that.
We'll definitely get a video out with that.
Stay tuned.
Damn, there's definitely another Mario game.
Strikers.
Oh, yo, there you go.
I thought
Strikers
you were
I
gonna say
wish.
that.
Strikers on Switch.
Facts, bro. Bring that to us, bro. It's over.
Nintendo, if you're watching this,
Probably
bring
you're
Strikers.
They're probably not.
Yeah, you're most likely right. But
Bring it back anyway.
the dumpster divers are watching, and they can make Nintendo watch.
All 10 of you.
No, we got 19.
All 10 of you.
Damn. But being that we're on the topic, being that we already have that, how do you guys feel about the new Mario Maker 2 now? A lot of people were like, a little upset with it because
Upset why?
2 things. One,
The upload limit?
no. One is that
There's an upload limit.
I didn't even know that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But one was that they took out all the power-ups from Mario Maker 1. So pretty much, like, say for instance, you had a Yoshi amiibo or a.
Oh, you can't turn into the other little characters anymore?
You can't turn into a Splatoon character. You can't turn into Captain Falcon.
You can't turn into Mega Man?
Nope.
Link?
Nothing.
What?
That was
one of the best parts about that game.
Yeah, in Mario Maker 1, that's what you were able to do. If you had the amiibos, you even had like sometimes they did the updates where you can have the Hello Kitties as well, which is weird.
What?
That was in the first one though.
Like, I remember people would make like a Legend of Zelda based level.
Yeah, that was.
And then you would hit the box, you get the mushroom, and it turns you into Link. So like it gives it that realism, like you're actually playing through that level. So they took that out.
Yeah.
I mean,
is there any reason for that, or are they just?
I don't know, to be honest. I guess just because the power, like they brought like was it Super Mario World, where like you could turn into the cat and like the flying.
Which I must admit that game was pretty fun on the Wii U.
A lot of people like that game.
Yeah.
Never had a Wii U.
Super Mario Brothers.
With the where you could turn the cats. Surprisingly, it was a little fun.
And then also the second thing is, but this is a rumor right now. But being that we're not able to say, for instance, like me and Tim, if we had Mario Maker, we can't play together unless we're literally all sitting in the same.
Yeah.
So apparently, there's rumors saying that they're gonna come out with an update where like y'all be able to play online with your homies.
Wait, so
Yeah,
as of right now, it's only local multiplayer?
Just local multiplayer.
Low-key multiplayer.
Yeah, I messed that
I
up.
mean, I'm kind of hyped that they have local multiplayer. But like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Well, I guess it also goes back to the big issue with Nintendo. They really suffer with their online portion.
Big suffer.
So I feel like that's one of the biggest things that's hurting the Switch right now.
In a way, yeah.
You still can't message your friends.
You still
Yeah.
there is
Can't
like
message
the
your friends.
online portion is just
Lacking.
basura.
Oh, you said the name of the channel in the video. Wow.
No, but also another issue I heard with Super Mario Maker 2 was the creator upload limit. In one, you were able to upload, I think, up to 100 levels.
Mm-hmm.
This one, you're only capped off at 35.
35.
So if
trash.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, okay, look, I didn't have Mario Maker 1, so I never really got to enjoy the game as many people did. But to me, 35 still seems like a high number. But I could definitely see for content creators,
Yeah.
and people who do make a lot of levels, that is a very low number, because once they reach that max, they have to get rid of another level to upload a new.
I mean, based on that, even though they're gonna probably update the game, most likely they're gonna probably add more slots, like maybe up to 50.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna probably constantly grow.
Well, I guess that's the next question. Will Nintendo be on top of it to really add more, or is it just gonna be like small little updates and not major changes?
They do tend to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at the online features on the Switch still. It's literally the same exact thing as it was when it released.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except now we have to pay like $20 a year just to play like a couple NES games. That's it. That's like the only thing they added, right? That NES online thing.
Yeah, but that like there's some games, if you're playing online, you need to have the.
Oh, okay.
But like, what other benefits come with the online? Like, I know it's only like what, $20 for the family plan. Yeah, it's very
affordable.
Or when $20 for a year.
$20,
and it's super affordable, but at the same time, like you're paying for something, you kind of want to see some premium. Premium stuff.
Like, I felt like there was no reason to pay $20 for what we had. Like, what was the incentive to pay?
Like,
for
I could see paying $20 for a one-time purchase of the Super Nintendo emulator from it, because where you get a whole an updated library of it.
I heard you were able to get. Oh, actually, you might have to pay for that too, because like apparently, if you have the Nintendo ID, like the Nintendo online, you could also. I don't know if they said you have to. Yeah, those.
Yeah, that comes with the online, but still at the same time, you still have to pay for those controllers. Yeah. So it's just like.
That's true.
But yeah, no. But Super Mario Maker, I mean, Tim, you just picked it up, right?
Yeah, and like low key, the thing that was stopping me was like, is this game really worth like $60, $65? It's like, is this something I'm really gonna get my money's worth? Because I'm not a creative person. At most, I'll probably just be playing other people's levels, but like,
I mean, I just want to let you guys know about this. Like, being that me and Tim do have the game, do expect like from the four of us to be on that. So we have actually one of our homies that are actually asking me. He wants me to play his level, so do expect like the four of us to be making this content for you guys. I know out of the four of us, I'm gonna name who's gonna get the most tight. So it's gonna go by this dude, a good second, third, maybe fourth.
Why me?
Because you're emotional.
Yo, facts, bro. You're the one that gets the most tightest.
I don't got anger issues.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, not gonna say anything.
I know someone who does.
Wait, what did you say? What?
Who?
I don't know.
You know who you are.
I really don't know who I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Anyways, but if you do have some levels for us that you would like to see us try out, please just put down in the comments. Let us know. We definitely be willing to try them out, and definitely get some videos out like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that pretty much does it. What are we expecting from the future of Mario games?
Ooh, I mean, hopefully, with Mario, I feel like they are gonna end up making like I really hope so, because as of right now, I know I forgot to tell you guys that Mario Kart is gonna be on the phones.
Yes.
Yeah, which like, look, it's awesome that you're bringing it to the phones, but the microtransactions, this is just ridiculous. I know you need money to get it going, but at least make a game that's cool with microtransactions.
I really hope they bring a Mario Kart. Wait, what are you gonna consider it? Like 9? Is it up to 9?
I wouldn't consider it like a main title. Wait,
I'm talking about just like a main title. Would it be 9 or is it 10?
9.
What?
Like
okay,
the
Germans.
one on the Switch is.
You both said 9 at the same time. I was like, okay, Germans.
Hey yo.
9.
Shout out to Brandor.
Nah, but yeah, like the one on the Switch is like technically a remastered version of the 8 games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was 8 or 9. That's why.
No, it's kind of 8.5. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I just really hope that they bring Mario Kart 9, another sport. strikers, baseball, whatever. Even you know what they should try? Even try going into another field, football.
Yo, that.
They had Mario Basketball right on the DS. Did they have that?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being fire, but like
no, it was more of like just regular mini games, like because it was called Mario Sports, something like that.
There was also NBA Street
Volume 3,
where the Mario characters made an appearance in that game.
That.
They were playable characters.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
What about you, Tim? What are you looking for in the future?
I mean, honestly, I was about to bring up Mario Kart too. Like, I feel like they haven't really done any DLC for that game yet, right?
Dude, they were supposed to be like.
I heard rumors like last year that they weren't done supporting the game.
Yeah,
but, like, they haven't said. There's no.
I really thought that they were gonna bring more content for it, to be honest.
And like, there's still not really. There wasn't any new content for Mario Odyssey either, right? Because like that was a great game.
The only update that they put
that
into
Luigi thing, right?
No, it was the what is it? The VR that what was that kit thing that they're using? Labo, there you go.
Oh yeah,
the Labo kit.
Yo, what happened to that?
It's still going.
It's still going.
Did it like kind of flop? I
know.
I didn't hear anything about it.
Surprisingly, it's still going because they have the Labo where you can like make it into the steering wheel and you can play Mario Kart like that, or you can do.
Sounds kind of fun.
I mean, I think it's something more for like little kids though.
Yeah.
It definitely has a toy look to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, it is really pricey.
I mean,
for
if
cardboard boxes.
Yeah, facts.
Just grab that box over there and just turn it into a steering wheel.
Exactly. What about you, Gio? Anything you look forward to or would like to see in the future of Mario?
I'd like to see another turn-based RPG like Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, that would work.
Especially like I feel like RPGs are still very popular nowadays. Like they still haven't gone away. So I definitely would like to see another Mario RPG with Gino again.
You never know. Maybe it could happen.
Gino for Smash.
For me, I forgot to mention this before, but Paper Mario. I would like to see a Paper Mario on the Switch. I didn't get to really play the first games, but I'd like to see a Paper Mario on the Switch. I would also like to see, like, let's say a Super Mario Sunshine 2, like a sequel where maybe Luigi's involved this time, and combine like Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine together.
That could work, but I was thinking there was that one game. I don't know what the name of it, but your brother used to play it all the time. It was on the 3DS, where like it was kind of like Mario and Luigi, and they would do like some tag team moves, like.
Oh yeah,
I know what you're talking about. What's that game called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mario Wrestlers.
No. But what was that game called?
Mario.
It was like Mario and Luigi something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like if they brought that to the Switch,
they made like 2 or 3 of them, I think.
Yeah,
it was one where they turned into babies.
Yeah, that'd be pretty valid if they brought that. Because I remember they also did have that Yoshi game, the Yoshi Island, where like you had like the DK, Baby P. Yo, that was valid. I played that. Yo, that shit was valid.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, we can only wait and see what Nintendo has in store for the future. Let us know what you would like to see, or what was your favorite games, your favorite Mario games. But yeah, so I guess that's gonna conclude this episode of
Talking Trash.
Till next time, see you dumpster divers. Out.
A few moments later.
Get money, yeah.
Oh,
Get money, yeah.
Shouts out to Matt Ox, my hero. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Who say what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl.